And this is me getting red envelopes from my grandfather. This is where I learned 红包拿来恭喜恭喜 When I was 3 years old, the first thing I learned in Chinese was give me red envelopes. Wow. I'm looking at an extremely old wedding photo of my parents, and it makes me laugh, not only because they have the 80s glasses, but because it reminds me of what my dad told my mom when they first got married. He had an American wife, so he was excited. He thought, yes, I'm gonna get to live in America. But he was shocked because when he asked his wife when they were gonna move, she said, never. Taiwan is my home. Even though my mom was a foreigner, she actually considered herself the daughter of Taiwan, and she loved this island so much that she was willing to dedicate the rest of her life. And it makes me wonder, there have to be other foreigners that also found love in Taiwan, in the sense that they're willing to spend many years, if not the rest of their life in Taiwan. But I wanted to know, why exactly? What is it that brings foreigners to Taiwan and makes them willing to commit the rest of their life to this island? I want to find out. Follow me.
I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that sure didn't stop me from trying new adventures. I love exploring the great outdoors, braving new activities, and trying delicious vegetarian foods. Through this program, I am learning more and more about cherishing and protecting our Earth. Now, follow me!
就是我觉得，如果你是喜欢钓鱼，或者潜水，或者就是走路，或者冲浪，我们都一样，我们就是很喜欢海，就是这个就是很重要的概念。最重要的概念就是要尊重海洋，或者尊重那个大自然。冲浪我不会伤东西，这是为什么我很喜欢冲浪。
Lovely to meet you.
You wanna learn?
Yes, I do, but I'm a little scared.
It's okay.
Okay. Mark checks the wind and waves again to make sure it's safe. I soon learned that surfing is nowhere near as simple as I thought. I just wanted to try standing up today, but found it extremely difficult. I fall down again, and again. To motivate myself to keep going, I decided to repeat a Japanese mantra. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Except it was definitely more than 7 times. Mark and Kite said they wanted to show me an amazing view of the ocean. I decided right then and there that I would not give up on surfing. I was determined to come back and continue learning.
Can you tell me more about this coastline, please?
This is kind of typical East Coast line. We have a mixture of sand, rocks, and also sometimes it's not here, but there's coral as well.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, this is one of the. This has more finer sand.
Yes, black sand.
Yeah, black sand is typical here. Finer sand is because the harbor over there, it blocks the big northeast wind, so the sand doesn't get swept away. This place not so often because it doesn't needs a very big wave, very big swell.
Oh, really?
To make this place work.
Wow.
Normally I will surf the other side. It's the Jingtungang, it's the Jingtun Harbor. There's have the international surf.
And while I'm walking, I'm noticing that the land we're standing on is quite slanted.
Yeah, this again is very common for the Taiwan East Coast to have the beach with a steep slope like this.
Thank you. Look at it. It's super slanted.
So it means the waves, they come in and then they dump on the shore. So a lot of people think in the old days it's dangerous here.
Quite dangerous.
No, it's if you're not used to it, but it's okay. When the beach is too slanted, the waves come in and they break right on the shore.
Yeah.
So if you want to surf on the shore, what you want is a nice flat bay where the wave breaks further out and then just rolls in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, how about you? Do you like to come here to do yoga? You like?
Yeah, sometimes when he does surfing, I always do the beach yoga.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Wow.
beautiful, yeah.
Very good. And you like to play with the dog.
Yeah.
So cute. I'm going to try to pronounce the name of this place, which is Jinjun, if I said that correctly, and it means golden goblet. Not surprisingly, it's called this because it resembles the shape of a goblet. Jinjun has a myriad of things to see and do, including cliffs, coral reefs, beaches, a fishing port, and a small bay. Jinjun is considered a Tombolo land reform, and it is the only one in Taiwan currently growing. Its beach extends out 3 kilometers, leading to cliffs that are 30 to 50 meters high. You know, I learned that not only foreigners appreciate this beautiful paradise, but it turns out the locals showed their appreciation as well. In fact, about 10 years ago, they noticed that the biodiversity, the reefs and the fish were dying and disappearing in the oceans. So the locals got together and they said, we've got to do something about this. So they put a complete ban on fishing in 2005. They said, we are not going to hurt the ecosystem in the oceans anymore. And 10 years later, the biodiversity of the ocean has thrived. And I've been told it's an excellent recreational spot for activities such as snorkeling. We're gonna go check it out. Follow me. Surrounded by beautiful scenery, which is cherished by both foreigners and locals, and we've decided to come check out this flourishing ocean biodiversity, which has come back after the 2005 ban. And here to help me is Coach. 你好，老师。Hello.
Hello。我觉得大海跟人是一个密不可分，大海是人的母亲。
Ooh.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry.
们因为加入了保护志工，对环境的了解，从当时的无知到熟识，到会认真付出去守护它。我觉得这是一个过程。然后我们无法说一来就要求很多人去跟我们一样，只是我们会希望说去改善，然后先一个改善，然后造成一个改变，更多人一起去守护自己的家园。我们从自己所在的家园做起。做起之后，因为这样的连结点跟点连成线，线成面的模式，是否说我们整个环境会慢慢复原到以前？我们用自己的一份力量去保护环境，地球只有一个，它毁了，我们那么多人要何去何从？
Today, I did make some new friends and enjoying nature and appreciating little creatures that are alive, much like the ones on my hand. It makes it really important that we really appreciate and cherish and support the work that the foreigners and locals are doing here and taking a look at this planet and saying, you know what? I don't want to damage it. I don't want to overfish it. I don't want to harm this population, which is the only hospitable environment for us to live on. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want all our friends to disappear in the ocean, which makes it really important for us to protect, cherish, and love the environment. And that's exactly what I was reminded of when I was out there enjoying the ocean.
We are heading over to meet a couple who are both very passionate about Taidong.
Hello! How are you?
I'm Alana.
I'm Dojun. Okay.
Hey, hello. Kate? Yes.
I'm Alana.
Do the famous Serena, yeah. Good to see you then. So, we're gonna do something together today? Yep. Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Patrick is from France and Jin is Taiwanese. They are now a married couple who met while traveling in Nepal. In the end, the natural beauty and purity of Taidong captivated their hearts, leading them to settle down here and open a restaurant.
Yeah, actually we decided to come here because this countryside is beautiful and so clean also. I mean, clean. Yeah, it is. No pollution, no industrial pollution. And it's quite laid back around here. That's the quality life we're just looking for, you know? Yes, we love it.
I'm here today with my new friend Patrick, and he's going to be showing me an awesome dessert that we'll get to enjoy later. What are we making today?
We're gonna make a lemon tart, Helena.
How much?
grams. 250.
250
Yeah?
grams of sugar?
Yeah. No, but this is flour. Sugar later, after. Okay?
I'm already off to a wrong start. 250 grams of flour, not sugar. That would be
Yeah.
way too sweet.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes, I'll show you way easier, you know? Like this.
You can tell I'm a beginner, can't you?
No.
Being the chef's helper isn't as easy as it looks. This bottle is white. That bottle is also white. It's very easy to get them all mixed up. What's the difference?
Now you put everything in the middle.
Really?
Yes, like this.
Wow.
You know, up. You make a little, like a small volcano, something like this.
Wow.
You need to put a little bit of salt also. Just like
Salt?
Yeah, a little bit of salt. Like
Pinch of salt?
2 pinches, yes. Like
2
this.
pinches of salt. Now I'm not helping.
Now we're gonna put 2 eggs in the middle.
Lovely.
Start. Okay.
Wow. Can you
Okay.
crack this one again?
Okay.
Lovely. Now
That's gonna be the nice part for
Really?
you.
And can I ask, why did you choose the lemon tart as the dessert?
Lemon tart because maybe it's the first time for you to
Yes,
make,
it is.
and it's not the most complicated
Yes.
dessert to make together, you know, in such a short time. But the process is very interesting, you know. I do that to some school. I teach, you know, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sort of helping some school around, and the kids they like because they rarely make pastry at home, you know.
Yeah.
So they like to do that. It's the first contact with food.
So now, as you can see, we have our raw pastry dough wrapped up, and we're going to set it aside for an hour. And because Patrick is a professional chef, the workspace is extremely clean for the next step. In France, the lemon tart is a classic dessert. Its popularity is due to its simplicity and great flavor, making it a popular dessert to bake at home. So you have to keep, do you think a lot of people maybe stop before it's actually fully mixed?
Actually, I'm not in everybody's kitchen. I don't know. I think people who decide to make this, they really put some heart inside, you know?
Yeah.
So they want to do it properly. So I don't think, you know, my mom do that all the time. She never make mistake.
I didn't realize this, but one ingredient I'm actually very excited about is to see how the cinnamon combines with the rest of the tart, because I did not expect that, and when I tasted it, that really stood out to me. It was very tasty.
Good. So now the final part in the oven.
I'll try.
So this, okay, you want to try?
Be
Liquid.
very, very careful. This is
Yes,
where
that's
the
right, it's
accidents
liquid.
happen for me in the kitchen.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's good. Okay. Voila.
This is why I highly recommend having a professional chef in your kitchen for mistakes like this. As you can see, I spilled quite a bit, but that should be okay.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be delicious.
More for me to eat. Yummy.
Voilà. And we set up, of course, the timer.
How long again?
I would say 18.
Okay.
From 18, I will check, and then I will
check at
decide if it's
18?
like 3-4 minutes more. You know,
Beautiful.
always to have to do that. You know.
Wow! There is a strong lemon scent coming out of this kitchen. It smells delicious. Our French lemon tart is fresh out of the oven. You didn't finish it yet?
Please.
Okay, I'll eat more.
And Taiwan is an island, and as an island, you have limited resources. So this resources is your treasure. If you spoil it, you will not have another one. So just, you know, take care of your nature. Beautiful country anyway.
You know, when my mom and dad first got together, my dad wanted to move to America, but my mom said, no, this is our home. 这是我们的家. Even though she was American, she loved Taiwan and she considered Taiwan to be her home. We saw that exact same example today with Mike and Patrick. Even though they come from opposite parts of the world, Mike from New Zealand, Patrick all the way from France, they both come from very, very different parts. Yet, both of them have found a home here in Taidong. Foreigners from all over the world are flocking to live in this location. And not only that, the locals that live here, they continue to stay here, and that really speaks volumes about the kind of environment that Taidong is. They've really been able to preserve, cherish, love, and protect this environment. And we saw that example today with the ocean, where the people, foreigners and locals, came together and they said, we're overfishing this environment, the fish are disappearing, the coral reef, the ocean biodiversity is disappearing, and we don't want that to happen. We want to preserve the environment, and they banned fishing, and the life has come back. That is not only applicable to the ocean, but they've actually applied that to all other aspects in preserving this wonderful environment, and it serves as a really good example in demonstrating how you and I and anyone else can actually come together and say, this is the kind of environment that we want to have, with the beautiful scenery, the air, the ocean. I have to admit something. Taidong is one of my favorite parts in Taiwan because it's not like anywhere else in Taiwan. And every time I come here, I'm reminded to love, cherish, protect, appreciate this wonderful earth that we have.